There you go. Tarrasque on the field, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. Yes. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. The legends are here, guys. The legends, the absolute legends are here. We have the World Eaters. I wanted to make a Tarrasque deck, and luckily, if you put Tarrasque in Gruul, you can ramp to him, and you can get him pretty quick. I mean, quick for the Tarrasque, that is. I'm actually using the Bard class, which is very specific to Legendary Gruul. It's pretty much the only use it has, to ramp to all of these lovely classic legends here that we've seen from all over. Very, very interesting concept we have, and it works great. So we're going to take a look at that tonight. Before we do, though, of course, I need you to do something for me, which is tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button, or else, well, guys, the like and subscribe will come and get you. And he's a legendary creature, too. He will maul you with his werewolf claws. You can join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. We are now over 500 villain followers strong on Twitch, so come on and check it out. You can check out our Discord, where you can post your decks, communicate with the rest of the villains, and of course, this deck and all the others are available in the description down below on my AetherHub. Check it all out there down in the description. So what are we looking at here? So the first three cards, guys, since we are ramping to big creatures, we need stops for aggro. That will be in the form of Shock, 1 red, 2 damage, 6 words. Simple enough, get rid of those big creatures coming out front. Small creatures. Get rid of these small creatures coming out aggro, the goblins and the other things. Cinderclasm, which is going to get rid of all your small creatures, and at a boost, it'll get rid of all your 2/2s. Any 2 power, any 2 toughness guys will just absolutely burn up. And frankly, once we're at the point where we have our legends out, this is not going to even touch them. So if they're running heavy small creatures, if they're running stuff that is, designed to put out lots of small things, this is going to rip them up. Dragon's Fire, we actually have several legendary dragons in this deck, and mundane dragons as well. So Dragon's Fire is going to be a very, very useful one for ripping up other people, and it combines real nicely with some of the other big dragons we have, which I'll show you. So again, early cheap red removal. Magda, again, a dragon-friendly card. Other dwarves you get +1, doesn't matter. Whenever your dwarf you control becomes tapped, create a treasure token. Does matter, because we want her to tap and start putting out treasure. And then we can sacrifice 5 treasure tokens, search your library for an artifact or dragon card, put it on the battlefield and shuffle. Rare we're going to be able to use that, but it's nice to have it there. It can happen, but it's not the focus of the deck. It's still nice to have. Sudden Breakthrough. This is a great one for early cards, too, because turn 3 attacking, or turn 2 attacking or defending, you can really surprise someone with +2 first strike, and you get a little ramp out of it too. So Magda going in on turn 3, I really like to sudden break through her. That'll put you at 4. That means you're at a lot of treasure at turn 4. When you go from 3 to 4, you're going to have 2 treasure tokens because you attacked and hit sudden breakthrough, and you might have down 4 lands, which means you can cast something for 6 very early on. Prosperous Innkeeper, another great one, helps you ramp a little bit, gives you that extra life that you need for soaking up some early hits, which is going to be crucial, and creates that treasure as well. Cursed Idol, a utility card that I love for green. I don't see enough people playing this. Destroy artifact, destroy enchantment, or create a treasure and venture into the dungeon. This isn't a dungeon deck, but the first level of the dungeon is very useful to get into if you're looking into it. Gain 1 life, they lose 1 life, or you can just scry 1. So it's basically scry 1 and create a treasure for 2 mana, which is very useful. Bard class, there it is, guys. We only have 2 of them because, frankly, for a rare, it is not very good. I rated this a D tier. Probably the only other D tier for my character class enchantment tier list. If you want to see that video, I'll put a link to it up in the corner there. You press that little eye, you can see where I rank the class enchantments. Not very useful except in a Gruul legend deck. So this is basically the only deck that this bard class is going to be useful in. Legendary creatures come with a 1/1 counter. They cost 2 less. This effect only reduces that specific color to play at level 2, and then whenever you cast a legendary spell, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play them this turn. Not that great because, frankly, we have expensive legends, and it takes 5 to get to that, so it's kind of a mana sink only if we need it. So we're going to be using all we can to spam out these things. We're not going to have any left over to play other spells. Tarrasque, Demon-Fanged Gnoll. I like gnolls. I think they're funny. Pack tactics, whenever it attacks, if you attack with 6 or more creatures, 6 power, 6 total, it gets +2. You can double its toughness and power, which is useful. But what's interesting is the Bard class Tarrasque Demon-Fang trick. Bard class level 2 makes Tarrasque free. Because it reduces the cost by 1 red and 1 green, that's the exact cost that it reduces. So Tarrasque, being legendary, is free to cast. So we have a few of him in there. Now we're getting to the legends, guys. Legends are always expensive. Arni Brokenbrow, he'll only be just 2 generic mana to cast him if you have the Bard class out. 3/3 haste, Bard 4/4 haste. He can boast. You can change Arni Brokenbrow's base power and toughness to the greatest power among the creatures you control. He boasts himself that he headbutted a troll and won, so he will just make himself more and more and more powerful. Birgi, God of Storytelling, another great ramp card here. Whenever you cast a spell, add 1 red until the end of your turn. You don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. Creatures you control can boast twice. We only have 1 boaster, which is Arni. We don't really need him to boast twice. I don't ever really use Harnfall, Horn of Plenty. It's not really useful. If we discard a card, we can exile the top 2 cards of your library. We can play them this turn. I like Birgi a lot better. And she'll be cheap if we have Bard class. She'll be cheap to get out. 3 Roiling Regrowths. Sacrifice a land, search your library for up to 2 basic lands, put them on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. I don't care about sacrificing a land if I'm going to get 2 more. It's also going to find and remove land from our deck, which is going to be really useful to help us ramp. 4, count them, 4 Goldspan Dragons. You know we have to if we're ramping with red. 4/4 flying haste. Whenever Goldspan Dragon attacks, create a treasure token, and it generates 2 off that. 1 good attack from Goldspan Dragon after ramping is going to be enough to pretty much get us to where we need. Additionally, what I like to do is play Sudden Breakthrough on Goldspan. And what that does is whenever he's the target of a spell, you create another treasure, and that means that Sudden Breakthrough will make another treasure, and each treasure is 2. Boom, you have 4 right from casting on Goldspan. So very, very useful there. That combo is a very useful one. Inferno of the Star Mounts, another one. He is 6, but with Bard class, he will be reduced to 1 red and 4. Flying haste, he cannot be countered. Very good for against the control decks. He gets 1/1 to the end of turn. When power becomes 20, it deals 20 damage to any target. Unlikely that that will ever happen, but frankly, with the amount of treasure we could make with Goldspan, it very well could. He is just a tough dragon. The ancient dragon, Imvaranaro. Okay, has earned his fiery nickname. Then we have Vorinclex, guys. Yes, legendary Phyrexian Praetor. He's there in Kaldheim to steal Tyrite. He will only cost 5 to get out when you have Bard class out. Trample and haste. If you would put 1 counters on any permanents, put twice those many counters, and then it reduces the other counters that other people put. We don't really need him for that. I just like him for a big, beefy, hasty boy with trample. That'll get cheaper. And then here we have Old Gnawbone. Haven't been able to really work with him yet, but I'm excited for the time that I do. He's a big 7. But again, with the amount of ramp and other things that we have here, he could really get out quickly. And then whenever creature you control deals combat damage to a player, create that many treasures. This is basically combining Goldspan with Gnawbone and hitting Inferno of the Star Mounts until he gets to 20. You only need 7 treasure to get him to 20, because that's 14. So 7 treasure is not out of the picture for Goldspan and Gnawbone attacking. That's not really that crazy to do. So, hey, maybe you can do it. And he is cheaper, and he'll come out with a 1/1 counter when you have Bard class. And then, how could we do a legend without the Tarrasque? A legendary creature, Dinosaur. He has haste and ward 10 as long as he was cast. Whenever he attacks, it fights a creature, a card defending creature it controls. A 10/10 haste and ward. I would have liked him to have even more stuff on him. I think that Trample is very good with Tarrasque. I think that that is certainly in theme. And yeah, I think indestructible maybe. Ward 10 is kind of indestructible, but because you can never really kill him, he just goes to sleep again. So we have him here. He costs 9, guys, but with the amount of ramp and treasure we could do, he can get on the form. He can get on the board fast and just eat the world, like the name of the deck says, the World Eaters. 10 mountains, 10 forests, 3 Cragcrown Pathways. I like this if you want to put some man lands in. I don't really care. 23 mana is going to be where you're going to need to be. You look at the curve, it's going to be heavy, guys. Not as heavy as you might think, but 3.5. A little heavier on red than it is green. 22 creatures, 12 instants, 2 sorceries, 2 enchantments. Heavy creature deck, heavy instant deck to try to ramp up to these big, beefy boys. Whoop, of course, it always exits when I do that. I don't know why it likes to do that. I try to click off, and it doesn't like to. So we're going to go there. We're going to look at our alternate view. So, yeah, the fact that a death-touching rat will kill the Tarrasque is a bit ridiculous. Only one. A lot of 2s to try to get it going here. A lot of 2s. Turn 2, we're doing good. Turn 3, we're doing better. Turn 4, we're starting to go, and then we have these big, beefy legends at the back end that we're going to try to use. All this is basically to push this out onto the board. Very, very useful. And there you go. So that's what we're looking at there. We can put on our Gruul backs here, which I forgot to do for the actual game. Our lovely Gruul backs, which I always forget to put on the right backs there. Boof. And we can get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's take these legends out to spin. Gix, that's a good one. Yeah. I used to play Priest of Gix. You could run some infinite cycles running Priest of Gix and Dark Ritual. So you could put down 1 and play Priest of Gix. Play Dark Ritual, which would play Priest of Gix, which would put out 3 more black mana. Use those to play 2 Dark Rituals and then immediate play a Phyrexian Negator on turn 1. And then your friends wouldn't talk to you anymore after that. So, good and bad. I did that one time. I was like, I got a new mono black deck. And I'd put down a black mana. Said, I'll cast Dark Ritual, I'll cast Priest of Gix, I cast 2 Dark Rituals, I cast Phyrexian Negator. It's on you. And they're like, I'm done, bro. No, I'm done. Discard 2 cards. Okay, why don't we go with Cinderclasm and a Cursed Idol. Good call. Okay. And turn. Or was it Phyrexian Obliterator? It was a 5/5 trample, and whenever it did damage, you had to sacrifice as many creatures as came down. So let's do Birgi. Yeah. Almost threw your original Ajani away. Yeah, that'd have been good. Hey, man, sometimes you gotta storm. I'm gonna take that mana. Okay. Sphere of Annihilation. I'm sorry, buddy. Wait, cancel. Is this an artifact or is it a enchantment? Okay, so we're gonna do this. Destroy target artifact. Yeah, sorry, you can't have a Sphere of Annihilation, my guy. That's not a thing that cool people do, man. And then we push. Of course, we pay for Arni Brokenbrow to get big. Take action. All right. Then go slam, 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 slam. Yeah, you had to take a damage for each. You had to sack somebody for each damage. Yeah, Phyrexian Negator was. See, I played originally when mills were artifacts. It wasn't blue. It was a literal artifact that was a millstone and a grindstone, is what you had. And that's what they did. They ground you and milled you. I think a guy won a tournament using that build. And of course, we have nothing here, so we're going to do this. We sack our Cragcrown Pathways here. Naturally, we're just going to get mana from here on out, because we love to flood. Buff, buff. He's down to 2. End turn. Leomasi. How you doing, Leomasi? Boston Bully. Who else is here? And he's out of there. Bemis. Bepsi. He's a big fan of Bepsi. Gaylord. What is up? Gaylord is here, ladies and gentlemen. Grindstone. Yeah, you'd run a grindstone and a millstone. I mean, it just made sense running in blue. That's all that happened. It was pretty absurd. All right, let's keep the legends rolling. We didn't get any of our legends out that time. We're looking for the Tarrasque, man. I'm looking for a Tarrasque victory tonight. Just for the memes, you know what I mean? Yeah, I started in the Dark Fallen Empires. What else did I start in? I had some beta cards. Like, most of my mana was from beta, but my cousin introduced me, and he kept all the beta cards. So, 4th edition, revised. I had a lot of revised cards. Yeah, I got a lot of revised in there. So that's good. Alright. Let's do that. Let's see if we can survive in time. He's got something here. He might have a Demon Bolt. He has white. My turn. Let's do this. Let's do Arni Brokenbrow. Let's do that. Oof. Alright. Arni Brokenbrow is a underrated card. Okay, so he's running dungeon. He's running dungeon something. All right. And then we play Birgi. Auto pay for Birgi. Birgi. There we go. If you spam dungeons, like if you build down the line of dungeons, you do a lot better. Dark Sorcerer, gift to MTG Paragon. My goodness. Really ripping it up here. Create a treasure token. He's going to mine the tunnels. I don't trust him blocking me here, so we're going to see. What has he got? He's got something here. Might be a Doomscar. Could be a Doomscar, could be anything. It's a Goldspan. Okay, he didn't play it right away. So we're going to play this. Adds a red. We do this. We do this. Auto pay. We have 2 red mana left. So then we activate the ability. He is now a 6. Take action. Look at that. You hate to see that happen. That's a lot of damage, guys. He's going to take him out and take him out and take the 6. Pop. And that'll be pop, pop. Alright. And that means Vorinclex can hit the board next turn. Alright. Just brewing and listening to Temur Dragons. Oh, okay. If he rushes me, he's going to be in trouble. Okay, so he wanted to be in trouble is what was his goal here was. Hi, everybody. My name's Vorinclex, and I'm from Phyrexia. And I like to eat people and tear their skin off and put machines in their body to make the perfect human being. Phil Swift here for black oil. Inject black oil into your face and you'll turn into a body horror monster from H.R. Geiger. Alright. He gambled and lost. Vorinclex. I don't use him too much. Everybody puts him in everything. Big Alfredo. Oh, I could go for a big fettuccine Alfredo right now. To be perfectly honest. If we're talking all things being equal, a big fettuccine Alfredo could go a long way right now. I don't try to spam him too much. People overplay certain cards. But this is a legend deck, so he really does belong in here. So, you know. I don't even like him for his counters ability. I just like him because he's a big, fast green guy. Haste and green is a rare, few and far between, so, you know. You know what? I have a general rule that I don't normally play anything over 5 mana. It has to give me an enormous amount of utility for over 5 mana. You can look back at my old paper decks, and everyone's like, why don't you play this? Why don't you play that? I'm like, man, it takes a lot for me to put something in my deck that's over 5, man. That's been a hard rule for a long time for me. That has been a hard and fast rule for a long time. This is actually an unusual deck for me here on an unusual night because I don't normally play this. I'm normally like an aggro red player. Not aggro red, like black destruction and aggro Orzhov and stuff like that. If you look at my did you guys see the video where the guy talks about they have the Simic guy who ramps to nothing? Oh my god, I almost peed my pants. I was cracking so hard. Prof put out a video about horrible commander players. And he's like, they all have horrible, they're like, I have a Sorin Markov that will kill you in 2 turns. And he's like, oh my god, you guys are monsters. He goes, well, what about you? What are you playing? They're like, I have an aggro generation, mana generation, blah, 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 blah. Simic boost battery generation, life gen. And he goes, well, what is the commander? And he goes, that has no win. It's a Simic deck that has no win con. And he goes, well, what's your commander even? He goes, it doesn't matter. I cracked up. You know how many nights we've had, yes, I just have a Simic ramp deck that had, with infinite mana generation. What's your win con? It doesn't. I mean, what's your commander even? It doesn't matter. The mind of a Simic player cannot be understood. It is so alien to us. Why they ramp to nothing. Why I get these matches where somebody is doing literally nothing but ramping for 6 or 7 turns and then just gets killed on the board by creatures. I'll never understand. The Simic player defies all logic and studies. Shrillgores, how you doing, Shrillgores? You are our 500th follower, Shrillgores. Why don't you take a bow, Shrillgores? Earl201, how you doing? Dat Gummy Bear, I see you lurking, bro. I see you lurking. You can't tell me you ain't lurking, bro. TNT Bad is here. He's lurking too. Got a big crowd here tonight. Love to see a big crowd here tonight. Because big crowds generate bigger crowds. Rakdos Rogues is almost viable, to be honest, guys. Okay. O Primetime. How you doing, O Primetime? Okay. Alright. Teeter Peak Ambusher. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do Dragon's Fire. We don't need that. Do that. Okay. Birgi is going to be our man generation. If we can ever get any of these legendaries out on the board. Oof. There he is, guys. Gonna have to deal with him. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's do that. Is it worth... Yeah, let's do this. Generate a treasure. Oof. Got hit with a thing there. Well, if you don't know about my YouTube, hit them with the links, boys. If you're new here and don't know about the YouTube, please come to the YouTube channel, man. Alright, I'm going to take a damage from that little guy. There's the Fang Gnoll. We'll do that. Birgi. Alright, we'll do this. Birgi's going to give us a little life there. Okay. No attacks. Pass. Alright. How's everybody doing? Everyone went quiet for a while there. So we're up 3 in a row with this nonsensical Legends deck. Which is pretty cool. We're on game 4 right now. Which is pretty cool. I'd say that's pretty cool. Alright, that artifact is really bothering me. Hey, look, it's our old buddy. So... let's do that. Okay. Hey, don't worry, man. Hey, thank you, Liumasi. Thank you for coming by, bro. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for supporting me. Pretty epic. Alright, let's do this. Let's burn those guys up. There you go. Let's double his power and toughness. Who's he going to block? Boof, boof. Okay. Now, if we get one more land, we can rush Vorinclex, and that means he's done, though. So you're going to look for a land with that little lesson card there. Yeah, Bard Enchantment is there. Ooh, okay. Alright. That is Magda. Good game, he tells me. Good game, he tells me. Okay. We want to keep this one. And that's it. Let's see here. He might have got me here. Let's see. I needed 1 to get to the Vorinclex here, so let's see what he's got. He good game me. Super Shredder 92. So this is a fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so we have to respect him. Especially if he's watched Secret of the Ooze. You know what I mean? He can't activate Bugbear anymore. He is going to... Let's see if he puts something on him to pound him through. 1 damage. Sudden breakthrough. There it is. There it is. He's going to get me down to 1. Can he do 1 more point? Oh, look at that. The big sudden breakthrough right there. The double sudden. Okay, respect, man. Nobody ever uses sudden breakthrough. I gambled it all and lost, guys. I tried to get him next turn instead of going long, but probably should have. Probably should have blocked. But still performing very well. I'm very happy with the performance. Sometimes you got to stress test decks, guys. Sometimes you don't have to make the optimal play just to see what happens. I know people get crazy if I don't play optimally, but I like to just kind of, shoot from the hip sometimes. Heavy removal up front, so if we're facing a aggro deck, we'll be able to slow him down. Add a 5th Bard enchantment. I only have 2 Bard enchantments in here. It's really not that useful of a card, but hey. I think it would be more useful is if the class 2 ability was class 1 and the class 1 ability was class 2. It would be a much handier card to use. Alright. Prosperous Innkeeper. Okay. My turn. Alright, we're going to do this. I have just a handful of burn here, guys. Lord have mercy. Okay, so we're going to shock. You know what? Resolve. Let it resolve. He can gain 1 life. Alright. I can absolutely nuke him. So let's see what happens here. There's Vorinclex, which is not what we need. So let's see what happens here, guys. He's ramping. I'm waiting to double hit him here. Oh my goodness. Alright, we can hit all of them. He's gaining a little bit of life here. Yeah, Moon Girl is coming out soon. Druid class. Okay. He is holding steady. Sorry, we gotta burn you, guy. Well, I mean, for an enchantment tribal, you could do one if you went to the old game. Enchantment tribal was more like a thing you could still perform. And now he is a sad boy. Because he's got 1 damage coming across the board here. Inscription of Abundance. Put 2. And then we finish him off with a brush load of Smite right there. So now you wasted your treasure. And you let me ramp to Goldspan. And now, since you let me ramp to Goldspan, you let me ramp to Vorinclex. Yes. There's a lot of space for rent. Ancient Green Warden. Okay. Alright. My turn. Vorinclex. Monstrous Raider. Alright. Choose a dragon you control. Target creature. Dragon, he's going to blow fire. Poof. Incoming with the blowing of the fire there. Poof. And then, of course, 6. And then that's down to that. And he's only got 2 cards in his hand, which cannot be helpful. Attendant Healer. Ooh, I'm going to run right over her. Birgi. What does Birgi's horn do? I don't really need Birgi's horn. He's out of there. Yeah. he is out of there. Blue fire on him. Legend deck still ripping it. I'm still looking for that Tarrasque one, ladies and germs. Still looking for that Tarrasque thing. Guys, don't worry about speaking up, my guys. Speak up, talk, hang out, chat, whatever you want. Don't worry about talking too much or talking too little. I love engagement on this channel. Talk to us, say hello. Oh, Stignox. Oh, I was burning, but not as Omega JP. What is going? Shrillgores, SM Azumi. How you doing? Powerful cards tonight. Yeah, I'm doing a deck you might like. I'm doing Gruul Legends, Stig. We've run 4 out of 3. I messed up one of the games because I was gambling. I was risking it that he didn't have the exact cards he needed. Oh, look at that hand. Yeah, let's run that one just because I want to. Ladies and gentlemen, Stignox is here. Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome, Stignox. Have a seat. Is that getting annoying yet? Is my talk show intro getting annoying yet? I need to know. It's cool. Excellent. Boros Feather from a year. Boros Feather was a fun deck. Temple of the Dragon Queen. He might be a little late here. Magic Missile. Okay. Alright. Goldspan. We're going to do... no, actually, we're going to do Goldspan. Because we won't have enough mana if we do Star Mounts right away. Yeah, we're almost there. So that's 4 and that's 8. So if we get a land, we can get Tarrasque, which is our goal. Here's an Orbit Dragonkind. So he's giving us a lot of rope to hang him with. So let's see if we draw our big land there. Roiling Regrowth will get us in range. So let's do that. I'm going for the Tarrasque right now, guys. That's what I'm headed for right now. Okay, so we definitely need a green and we need a red. Okay, so now, okay, so with Goldspan Dragon on the field, we have enough for Tarrasque. If we lose Goldspan Dragon, we're gonna have to go. Let's destroy Waterdeep. Is that what happened to Waterdeep? Did Tarrasque ate it? Because that's funny if that happened. Okay, yeah, he doesn't have any counters and he has no counterplays here. We got it, guys. Yeah, it has Ward 10. As long as you cast it, it has Ward 10. All right. Let's see how quickly he can scoop here. Let's see if he scoops. Fight the Gold Dragon. There you go. Tarrasque on the field, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. Yes. Yes. There you go, guys. That's how you get the Tarrasque on the board. Oh, he's so expensive. Not if you play your cards right. I didn't want him to have something weird. I decided not to gamble on that one. I just killed him with that. Oh, a red dragon. Basic dragon. This is the kind of stuff you're here for, right, guys? Tarrasque wins. This is a very effective deck. It's much more effective than the previous one that I did. Rusty Lazors. Shrillgores. I wish you'd talk, Shrillgores. You are our 500th follower. So I wish you'd say hello. This is really good because this is mostly just ramp. So this is a legendary Gruul ramp, basically. That's what we're looking at here, guys. Legendary Gruul ramp. Alright. Gruul. Cruelest Gruul. I think I'm going to call this one World Eaters. World Eaters. Oh, yes, I'm so edgy. Oh, yes. Hey, man, make sure you subscribe and make sure you leave a like. Otherwise, well, who knows what'll happen if you don't. Maybe the like and subscribe will come and get you. Uh-oh, we were just talking about the mind of a Simic player. We're here every night. Jason, thank you for coming by. Welcome to the Villains. Alright, let's do a mountain. Let's do Arni Brokenbrow. Gain the life, push. Let's try to slow down his ramp a little bit. If I could get a Cinderclasm, I'd be real happy right now. Monk class, okay. Alright, okay, sure. So let us Cursed Idol. Let's hit Roiling Regrowth. Alright, poof. Alright. Everybody wants to Gruul the world. Oh, man, I think that's what the title's going to be. The thumbnail will say World Eaters, and then, of course, I think that the, whatchamacallit, the actual name of the deck and the title will be Gruul the World. Very nice. Yeah, Mad Chef. All right, man. And it's also a reference to a classic 80s synth pop song. And if you know anything about me, you know I'm a big fan of music. Alright, let's see what we can do here, ladies and gentlemen. Who's he going to bounce back? He's going to bounce Arni Brokenbrow. Doesn't matter, you should have saved that. You should have saved that for another time. Now you're going to have the terror of star mounts attacking you. That's what I call pretty epic. Quandrix Cultivator. Okay, so he's ramping still. He was like, I think ramping's probably a good idea. I know Terra Inferno of the Star Mounts is out, but I think ramp's the way to go. A Susan of Azorius. Yeah, I didn't notice the Azorius till way late. Yeah, he's still ramping. I don't know what he's ramping to. Probably Coma. I would imagine that what he's pushing is Coma. What he doesn't realize is that I'm going to put him in a coma. Oh. All right. So what do we want to do here? Ugin in 2020 play. Tarn to B-Seed. I don't know. See, he could block Vorinclex. Even if I brought Vorinclex in, that's the problem. He could double block it with Quandrix and really just negate it. So I think that our best bet here is to just push Star Mounts in with a lot of heat on him. There you go. Let's put out Gnoll. Gain the life. And let's put out destroy target enchantment. Let's destroy that. Okay, and then we're going to end turn. Let's see what he's got. Yeah. And that was it for him. Zizaraku. Okay, we're almost at Plat 3, guys. Plat 3 in 30 minutes. How about that? 30 minutes or less, you will hit Plat 3. I did screw up one game. We would have had the 6er if I wasn't such an idiot. Which I'll never let myself forget for as long as I live. I will flagellate myself and beat myself with a chain every night. That I could have got the 6-1 run. Best way to get wild cards without spending a lot of money. So there's a few ways. Anybody want to clue them in? There's the vault system. Did you get your free cards, Ash? Don't forget your free cards, your free packs for each one that's going in. Hey, Primetime coming in with a timely joke. Coming in with a timely joke here. Yeah, this guy's gonna eat my lunch. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get fast enough here for him. You got the free sets, so use your free stuff to craft cards, and when you open packs, let's do Arn. Who do we want to do? Birgi. Let's do Birgi. Dailies, pack buying. So use your commons and uncommons to try to fill up your vault. Play a lot of Magic. Do your dailies. Oh, he's got his Battle Cry Goblin. Oh, yeah, he's going to rip me up here. I didn't get any of my removal early on. A Cinderclasm would free my soul. And I want to get lost in my rock and roll and drift away. Let's do that. Douche. Douche. All right. Oops, I should have put that on Birgi and then activate Brokenbrow. My bad. Because now he's going to kill me. He's going to kill me now. Create a treasure token and venture into the dungeon. We want gain 1 life. Yay, we did it, guys. I panicked there, ladies and gentlemen. I panicked. Once you get this setup of cards out, it's, unless you're hitting removal, you're pretty much cooked. You're pretty much, yeah, you're cooked if he gets this. He got a damn near perfect goblin hand right there. Yeah, look at that. Oof. Yeah, without a burn, there's no way I could go with that. Even if I put Birgi down, even if I put that on Birgi, I wouldn't have done enough damage to him. There's nothing you can do about that. Once they get that goblin set out, you're done. You have to be playing removal, and I have a bunch of removal. I have a lot of removal. I have Dragon's Breath, I have Shock, I have Cinderclasm, which would have cleared a whole mess of them out. But you don't draw them. You don't draw them. The Auto Shuffler's got to figure out a way to shut you down some way. I mean, I'm fast on this deck, but I ain't that damn fast. Alright, let's see if we can get Plat 1 here. There is actual Bard class. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. No early plays. I'll keep it. Why not? Whoops, that didn't work. So yeah, August 10th is going to be a rotation. Let's do that. Alright. The new precons will be out. Let's just slow him down. I think he's going to have smaller creatures, and if there's only one on the board, I'd rather just not Cinderclasm right away. So let's make all the legendaries cheaper. Alright, let's do that. We can hit Goldspan right away. He's got nothing. He's probably got counter spells. So, next... he's probably got counter spells, so let him counter this one right away. I got another one. See? There you go. Pretty obvious that he does. If you're not playing anything and you're not doing anything, you're passing your turn immediately. So let's wait for him to go out there. Okay, Guild Thief. Vorinclex is free. Okay, Vorinclex. We can hit Vorinclex right away. Interesting. Let's try Goldspan first. Okay, let's attack. Alright, there we go. Cunning action. Guild Thief is very good. Is it worth shocking him? No, it isn't. He can just add 1/1 counter there. Okay, so we're going to do that. Let's see here. So let's Vorinclex it. See if he's got a counter. And he didn't want any more. Okay, he's done. Carl, we'll see you, man. Alright, let's hit that Plat 3, guys. We got the Tarrasque out, so I'm pretty happy so far. The World Eaters. Alright. Very, very positive wins on this. Silver Quill Apprentice. Alright, so let's run it back. Alright. So anybody out there, if you haven't, new guys, I don't know if you're there or not, new guys, old guys, if you haven't hit the channel, the AetherHub, follow me on AetherHub, check out our Discord, do all that cool stuff. I see a lot of Lance Isaac. Why don't you go ahead and follow us, Lance Isaac? Shrillgores, SM Izumi, I see y'all there. I don't know if this is very good. I'm going to try it. Mazter Killer. Thank you for following, Lance Isaac. We have played Bard. Yeah, we just played it last turn. Okay, Typhoid Rats. So it's probably a Death Touch. Let's do this. I don't know if we'll be able to get Tarrasque out this time, but Brokenbrow with Goldspan is pretty good. Blood Chiefs, naturally. Heavy removal. Okay. Another Typhoid Rats. Okay, so we can't attack yet. He's got that. Let's Roiling us. Sorry, I don't have that plugin. I've been working with that plugin. It's not working right now. I don't know why. I can't seem to get it to work, Lance Isaac. But I do have it on the side here. And I am a YouTuber. And as a YouTuber, all my decks are available on my channel. He's going to hit Soul Shatter. Gotcha. He's running out of gas here, though, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, yeah, he's running out of gas. So let's see. He might have another Soul Shatter or not. I don't know. Let's see. Let's find out. Has he got that other Soul Shatter? Yeah, he's got the second Soul Shatter. There's the Yusuf Gruul. He's got the sacrifices. Alright, so Inferno Star Mounts. Arni Brokenbrow. He's going to take it. If we can he's slowed down his momentum. Let's see if that's a land there. Because he had two Soul Shatters back to back. Pop, pop. Okay, if I can get a land. Sudden Breakthrough, put it on him. Yes. Alright. Let's see what he can do. If he's still got more Soul Shatters in his hand, I don't know what to tell you guys. Creating a treasure token, so let's see. So there's that. Let's hit Vorinclex. Let's see what he's got. He's got another Soul Shatter. He's got another removal. Instant removal? No? Yes? Maybe? He does not have another instant removal. Deadly Dispute. He's going to draw cards to get that instant removal. Let's see what he's got now. Yeah, Bloodchief's Thirst, more instant removal. Okay, a black small creatures deck. You don't see them very often, but when you do, very effective. And he can hit me for 5. So there's nothing I can do to stop him. Because he hit Soul Shatter back to back to back to back, and I can't do anything about that. I'm sure he has removal right now, because he can sacrifice Forsworn and push in. Yeah, he's got nothing but removal. Yeah, I got creature heavy deck's got no chance against this guy. Good game. I'm going to cast Magic Missile. Yeah. Unfortunately, we could not hit the plat due to the matching me against the perfect thing and giving them the perfect cards. He soul shattered my dragons back to back. What are the chances that he's going to have 2 soul shatters in hand on the first 3 plays of the turn? 4? Apparently very high, according to Magic Arena, is what the chances are. Extremely high. We haven't even seen Old Gnawbone all night. I'll keep this hand just for the memes, guys. I'll do that. And I didn't get any removal again. Again, a Cinderclasm could have ripped everybody apart. But we didn't see that, so. Alright, let's put down Demon Gnoll. Alright. I'm going to cast Magic Missile. Alright, here. Alright, now we're at 3. We need to get to 5 to get to where we're going here. Magic Middle. Old Growth Troll. That's where I'm going to take my horse, to the Old Growth Troll. And I'm going to ride till I can't no more. No attacks, no attacks. Hold steady. Gotcha. I'm going to take my horse to this Old Growth Troll. I'm going to ride till I can't no more. Again, Old Growth Troll is one of those decks that punishes you for destroying him. So there's nothing we can do here. He's just going to kill it. Yeah, there's nothing we can do there. He's going to hit me for 5. I could have double shocked him. I don't think it was going to be worth it. Alright, let's do that. My turn. Bard class. Alright, he's really gonna beat the hell out of me right now. He is really gonna beat the ever-living hell out of me right now. Yep. Mono green is probably underrated, is probably one of the strongest decks. When I need level, I run mono green. I don't even enjoy running it, but I do it. Yeah, I'm dead. I didn't get anything. He's way out of the way of my burn. I have no creatures. I have Gnawbone, which is just taking up space. Yeah, I'm dead. That's 7. I could double burn Old Growth, and that's it, but that would be 5. If you put down a land, all he needs to do is put down a land. So we're going to do that. Oh, yeah, it's not really going to matter anyways. No, I'm not sure. Good game. Yeah. Out aggroed right there. Going backwards, guys. Oh, no. All right, guys. We're going to leave it right there for right now. Really fun deck. A lot of success tonight until the auto shuffler and the matchmaker started 1-2ing me. You know, you can't anymore. You can't go wide anymore, guys. You absolutely cannot just beat them up. 6-win runs are kind of a thing of the past. Hopefully the back end adjustment will change that. Because I don't know if any of you else have noticed, but man, when you try to go wide, they shut you down. So we're going to leave it there. Until next time, the word of the day I think is going to be mythic. Yes, because that's what myths are made of. They're legends. Until next time, I've been Jay Villain, guys, and you have been great. Bye-bye.